The true origin, and I try to get a little bit more detailed in this video. True origin, and specifically, splicing of different hybrids, mutants, monsters, whatever you want to call them. You have to have a foundation. It's like you have a foundation for building a house. You have to have the land, the blueprints to lay the house, the land, okay? In cooking, you have to have a foundation to make a sauce. So you take butter, flour, that's your foundation to thicken your sauce with, to make a sauce. It's your thickener. Two heads are better than one for your foundation. Graphene has, DNA splicing has a foundation. What is it? It's graphene and blood. That's your foundation. Now the rest of it, it'd either be human blood, animal blood, or both combined, mixing with the graphene, black magic, fallen angel technology, and exactly the same thing I was talking about in my last videos. I found out the splicing from an alchemical periodic table. Go on Google, wherever, search any search engine, type in an alchemical periodic table. You'll see the different elements, copper, niacin, whatever. Pull up a scientific periodic table and compare the two, and then the only difference is the alchemical chart is for, I believe, was for the same thing they were using for spells, putting into the black magic, their technology to birth these things out, and they were taking each different element from the periodic table and infusing that in with the rituals and the technology. Once they apply all the components, and specifically they knew if they were putting these different hybrids in echo chambers or pods, you think of movies like The Matrix, you see all the humans in these different pods. Who's to say they couldn't do the same thing with these different hybrid creatures, put them in different pods, and they had different infusions in their technology, and applying the blood and the graphene, mixing it, zinc light going off once these different beings are being birthed. And the same thing with things like Lord of the Rings and everything, tree giants, rock giants, all these different, they had specific elements. But I'm just trying to say that meaning of this is the foundations were the graphene and the blood and whatever technologies they were using with pulling from the alchemical periodic table and a scientific periodic table to infuse each different element and spell and whatever else they used to make even dinosaurs. I don't believe God would create dinosaurs. I believe it was just really, because graphene is symbolized heavily in the occult. They specifically used it because I was saying in my other videos, it's also used as a spiritual element. It falls in tune with the spiritual element and not just the physical element. It works for both sides, this realm and the unseen realm as well. So Kent, if you ever see this video, just know the splicing took place with the graphene as the foundation and with animal blood and human blood and the creation of dinosaur hybrids. And also mutants, just godlike bloodlines coming from the blue bloodline, genealogy, and things like hybrids, dinosaurs, everything else, coming from green bloodline, but going back to blue bloodlines coming from Abel's or Cain's bloodline, copper bloodline, because graphene mainly consists of copper, and so on and so forth. But splicing taking place at the same time of Enoch, walking this planet. I don't know, I just don't feel like I have to over-explain myself with this, but I just know the downloads I have and the things that have been shown to me, and what does it say? God uses the foolish things of this world to confound the wise, because most people would not believe in this. And even if they saw it, they wouldn't believe, just like they don't believe, just like, we deny any creator. They deny creator, they deny God. Nobody wants to give an account for anything, so very nice.